Adventurers, I am thy Dungeon Master, and welcome again to Pathfinder Banter. Today I have a little bit of a treat for you guys. I have with me here in the studio my entire party here, and they're all going to give you a little synopsis of who they are as players and who they are as characters. Right now, I am going to be interviewing one of my favorite characters, and in all of fiction in general, as well as our resident mage. Drew.
Hey.
Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, glad to be here, man.
All right. I'm going to be asking you a series of questions, and I need you to answer truthfully, and don't lie to me or I'll know.
Oh, okay.
So, what level are you?
I am level 10.
Okay. What is your class?
I am a wizard.
I see.
Power of the arcane arts.
And what is your favorite ability?
I don't know. I like chain lightning a little bit, but I mean, I really like magic too.
There will be t-shirts.
Will be t-shirts.
What is your favorite moment in the game so far?
Favorite moment. That's a tough one. I don't know. I feel like I love flirting with the ladies in the other party. That's amazing moments. Malicar is really, he knows how to give a jiggly on. And so, I don't know. I feel like meeting a demon was pretty cool. The way Ayana took that, or how I got it. My favorite moment was when I saved the other party's lives, and don't treat me with crap.
You're referring, of course, to the time that they had an aboleth parasite lodged in their spinal column, and you had to remove it via emergency surgery.
Yeah, I mean, Malicar, he's pretty awesome, so he knows how to work some surgery tools.
Okay. How does your character feel about the other members of the party?
I think he likes them, I feel like Malicar, his big thing, what he wanted to do is he wanted to adventure, and so. Adventuring was like just something he always wanted to do. He went to school and for all these years, and he loved all this knowledge, but he wanted more knowledge and just wasn't in the books. He wanted to see it for himself. And so the party, he almost in the beginning, which Malicar thought was almost like his bodyguards almost. Like he didn't think much of them. And he thought of it just like, I might as well it's better to travel with people instead of alone. But over time, I'm starting to like him. And Malicar's like, he kind of gets with them,
Okay. Your character has kind of been portrayed as somewhat the most inexperienced of the group, but due to his really high intelligence score, things kind of come easy to him. Does that impact the way you roleplay him at all?
A little bit. I feel like Malicar, he knows so much. I try to keep that in roleplay. He knows how to work his mind. I feel like the more he does experience, the more he's gonna become crazier. Right now, he is outgoing, he's an outgoing kind of guy. And kind of like me, I kind of used me as a...
like a template?
Like a template, yeah. And so, but I feel like soon he will become insane, He will start writing equations on the wall for no reason at all.
Okay. What is Malicar's favorite color?
Dark purple, and sometimes blue.
Why is that his favorite color?
Why not?
Okay. Who's your favorite NPC?
NPC? Nero, of course.
Well said. Why?
Because he's a bad mug, man. Have you seen Nero? He's like, with the swords.
He has one sword. Okay. What is the worst moment in the game so far? And you can be honest with me.
The worst moment in the game? When the party treats me like crap, usually. They feel like, it doesn't happen just once, okay? I will say many times. They treat me like a child, And Malicar doesn't like that. And Malicar feels like, he wants to feel like he's important, And he is important. And Malicar does damage, and I killed thousands of creatures. And Malicar does not know I do read a little bit, and so I know about their story. I did ask the other party, but it's metagaming. But in Malicar does not know about their past adventures. So I don't know, as far as Malicar knows, they could have been on crap, and so they don't care anymore, you know? And so they just want someone strong, and so they found this kid, you know?
I think regardless of that, though, they're kind of developing a healthy respect for Malicar's abilities and Malicar as a person. One thing I will say is, what's with Archimedes?
Archimedes, man.
What?
Yeah, Archimedes. He was my roommate in college, and so which I didn't know. He was a human, and he was, I want to say, around 20. He was older, and I was like 16. Maturity-wise, I was 20, 21 too, but maturity-wise, 15, you know? And so, because my genius level intelligence, I just rushed through school, and so I just ran to college. But one day, me and Archimedes were paired up for a project, for a polymorph project. And so, we were supposed to create a centaur. And so, like, Horon has to make a centaur, and then that was one of the spells that the headmaster could dissipate, and so we come back. And so, for some reason, I botched so hard that what happened is I was pouring the potions, and for some reason it just blew up. And it splattered on me, and it splattered on Archimedes. And so Archimedes was a normal guy. He's like, you know, he tried washing it off and getting all this stuff off, but we didn't want to warn the headmaster because it was late, and so we didn't want to wake him up. And when you wake the headmaster up, man, don't wake the headmaster. That's a bad idea. So, but what Malicar did is he woke up one day because we had to go to class. I looked through the sheets and it wasn't there. I thought he disappeared. And so I was like, oh! And so I found his clothes just like on the corner of the bed. And so I lifted up the sheets and saw nothing but a screech owl. And he looked around, saw me huge, thought I was big, looked at himself, and turned out he was an owl. And so the headmaster could not cure it. So, and for some reason he's bounded to my soul. So he's my familiar. He's like my human familiar. You know, I can't put him away. I can't put him in my birdhouse, but that's it. I can't like just make him disappear.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like Archimedes is kind of becoming somewhat of a popular character. Did you derive any inspiration from Merlin's owl for that?
A lot. Both characters actually, Archimedes and Malicar. It's like a young Merlin, you know?
Okay.
And so.
That's very cool, it's very cool. For the last one, you are ambushed by a mighty water drake, spewing acidic venom. What do you do?
Blink! And then.
All right then. Okay. Thank you, Drew, and thank you, Malicar.
Of course, anytime.
And would Malicar like to say goodbye to the viewers at home?
All right. See you guys later. There'll be more of me later.
Fight well and happy gaming.